Namaskar. I'm going to start a new series of videos on personality development, which has been my subject of interest for several decades now as a trainer. And one of my favorite topics of personality development was public speaking. So today's video, I shall be speaking to you on one of the critical aspects of public speaking, and that is how do you deliver a speech. And while delivering a speech, what is very, very critical is the fact that how you really stand, your posture. Now, when you walk onto the stage from the audience, or if you're sitting on the stage and you walk to the podium, when you walk to the podium, you have to position yourself correctly. Now, let me demonstrate to you a little bit. Ensure that you are at least a few inches away from the podium or lectern. And your standing position would be something of this kind. That is you will have to stand in a position where your 2 feet are about a foot apart, with one leg, your choice, left or right, one leg in front, slightly in front compared to the other, so that your body is slightly inclined from the vertical. Now this gives the impression that you are eagerly looking forward to talking to the audience. Now a stiff position of this kind would not give the right impression. Even when you're standing without a podium, this would be the most convenient position. Now, the question is, how do you handle your hands when you are in front of a podium? There are two options available for you. I prefer this, where I gently put my hands on the lectern. The other option you have is put them to the side. And of course, you have the option of always keep them moving. I find that when you're gesturing, it is always convenient to have your hand on the podium. But the mistake that very often we do is we try to hold the podium or lectern. Now that becomes a little uncomfortable, because if you do that, your whole body stiffens. The other thing that a lot of people do is they recline on the podium. That's why in the beginning I suggested maintain a distance of a few inches from the podium. Now the other issue that has to be very carefully kept in mind is that you do not swing. You might have noticed in several of the meetings that you have attended that there are people who swing from side to side, or there are people who swing from back to forward. Now, this is again a habit, or this conveys a sign that you're nervous. There's something agitating you from inside. Whereas it is not advisable to stay in an army position like this, it's also not advisable for you to swing like this from side to side. A little bit of a practice, you will get over this. Now, the question that you might be asking yourself, good, he has given you a few thoughts on how to posture yourself on the lectern, but how do I practice this at home? How do I practice to become a good speaker? Simple. I'll give you two options. Choose one from them. Either prepare a small speech mentally or jot down a few points on a piece of paper and speak in front of a mirror. Devise some stool or something like you have any piece of furniture in your house at the podium, and rehearse in front of a mirror or in front of your family members or your friends, and that would help you to improve your posture. The other option is, and this is something that I have been practicing for years, just imagine that you're speaking. Take a topic, write down on a piece of paper, or just keep your thoughts going, let your creative juices flow, and just lie down on your bed or sit in a chair comfortably, close your eyes and deliver your speech silently. You will realize that what you have mentally practiced actually becomes a part of you. I hope you like my video. In the next video, I shall be dealing with gesture. Until next time then, have a good day.